like I never got Marbania's camera set up in this thing. Well, welcome to Tuesday night Call from the Deep. I'm Drake, and everybody except for Marbania's up there. Let me find his camera real quick. Oh, not that one. There he is. Hey, what's up, Gorgio, Belmerte? How you guys doing today? Uh, just fixing a camera real quick. Marbania was absent last week, so he didn't get his camera put on here properly. Well, thank you for this resubscription for 12 months, Marbania. I appreciate that. I don't have that thing that scares the holy piss out of me, though. Are you talking to us, Marbania? If you are, you gotta flip your little mic down.
Yeah, I got, it helps when you turn the mic on. I said, no, the little thing that scares you is not all that it's cracked up to be.
I love it that it scares the piss out of you because you jump like 2 feet every time, like, ugh!
Yeah, yeah.
All right, got that good. Look at you smiling faces up there on stream. It looks good. All right, well, you guys are kind of down deep, about 200 feet, aren't you? 200 feet deep. Definitely call from the deep. 200 feet down here on this coral reef. Stretches as far as you guys can see in both directions. This reef does. You can't make out the voyage, but she's about a half a mile out, anchored down. Couldn't really do it here. It's a little rough the way the tide comes in here and crashes against this reef down below. And Gorgio, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. 4 months. Yaza waza. Someday, Gorgio will have his computer back working, but it won't be today.
What? He's still down?
He took it to the
Yeah,
shop, and the shop's like, it
I'll
might
do
have
it tomorrow.
COVID.
You'll get to it tomorrow.
He said it had a virus, he thinks, and they don't want to touch it until it has 14 days of quarantine. Yeah. Um, this button here is not working. There it is. There's like 800 buttons up here. Everybody can hear, right? Can the stream hear us? I hope so. Yeah. Good. Well, let's play some D&D. I think the last we left off, you guys were in the library. Let me refresh your memory. Following a spiral ramp up the side of the boulder, this is like a big. Let me push the map to some of you don't have it. This is like a big brain coral, mammoth brain coral, and it's down on this reef, but it's overgrown, and there's sea enemas.
Sea enemas. Yeah, yeah. That's great.
And fish and all kinds of wildlife growing around down here. It's got some kind of infection going on. But you you were only down here a few moments when a dark-haired Asian-looking female swam down from up top and introduced herself as Mi Ling. And she's actually taking you on a tour right now, and she's taking you up to the upper level up here and into a library that there's thousands of stone tablets up here written in Aquan. You guys are kind of exploring the area, and I do believe Ember kind of looks over at her and makes a suggestion, don't you?
Are you gonna
So,
tell her
That's
to blink?
correct.
Yeah. Well, what's this suggestion you're gonna give her? How are you gonna word that? You've had like a week to practice.
So the suggestion is, and he's going to point to Scuzzer and say, "Why don't you hand Scuzzer your sword until we leave? He likes to look at swords."
Hmm. She looks at you, and she looks at Scuzzer. She kind of glances back at the hilt of her sword, and you get to roll that with inspiration. I think you were burning. Yep.
Correct.
You notice, Marbani, everybody started off with 2 inspiration because of very fine role playing last week.
So I don't know if this works with saving throws, but we'll see. Do you know, should I hit, those of you who do all the coding and crap, Maticuri, should I hit disadvantage for her because she's rolling saving? Or would it be
Drake would
advantage
hit
for me?
disadvantage. Drake would hit disadvantage.
Got it.
But I'm rolling, not him.
Oh wait, let me give you a
You're
target.
rolling it against the NPC, right?
There you
Yeah,
go.
so
There's-
Drake clicks disadvantage.
There's a target for you.
All right, so Mr. Drake, have you hit disadvantage? Are you ready?
I do. Do you have her targeted, or are you gonna drop it on her?
I'm gonna drop it on her.
Give her some suggestion, love. Ah. Quack, quack. So who'd you say wanted to hold the sword?
Scuzzer.
Scuzzer. So she swims over to you, Scuzzer, drawing out her greatsword. She says, I understand you have an interest in fine weaponry. She draws it out slowly and hands it over to you, and she looks at you deeply into the eyes and blinks.
Ooh, she blinked.
She blinks. She does.
Oh, snap.
She
Uh-oh.
blinks, and you get like a kind of a rush feeling over yourself. And
Has he taken the sword yet?
I do believe he's probably about to receive it.
Uh-oh. He's about to receive it, all right.
As she says, now there, fine gentleman, with this sword, I trust you're going to protect me from these bad men who might want to have harm upon me. And she hands you the two-handed greatsword. And you are effectively charmed by her.
It's a good thing you're not proficient in
You-
greatsword.
You regard
Right.
her as
I
a
can't use
trusted
it.
friend to be heeded and protected. She's like, isn't this a fine sword? Your friend over there seems to think you would like it.
It's really nice.
I see.
Are
She
we
swims-
aware of what has happened to Scuzzer?
I don't see how. I don't see that anybody would be aware of what Ember just did either, other than Ember, including her.
Well, couldn't we hear the conversations? Me talking to her and her talking
Oh,
to Scuzzer?
absolutely. Everyone heard all that. And if you got any other impression other than its conversation, that's a little metagaming. So she kind of swims over to Ember and she says, is there anything else you wish for me to do with that sword?
And just to clarify, I did say until we leave.
You did.
So
Absolutely. Give
nothing
me
that's
a
happened so far has been aggressive or could be construed as messing and trying to steal from her.
Arcana check, Ember, please.
Is this the one that has the setup, or do I have to put it in the tower?
You can double click on it and it will roll in the tower. All right, so as far as Ember knows, his spell was successful.
And I didn't sort of pick up one of the books, and I'll say my trigger, my code word to everybody.
You may want to refresh the player's memory. What the hell are you talking about, Willis?
So I've established with them that when I say that, then I'm doing an illusion, or in this case, some sort of spell, so they know that whatever they see next is probably because of me or whatever happened. So to answer her question, I do not have any other suggestions. I know of Scuzzer's interest in weapons, and yours was such a fine example. I'm sure he will appreciate being able to look at it. What is beyond the other door over there? And I'll point to the east, to the west.
She says, that is the upper corridor where my pet eel lingers. I don't recommend you wandering down that way without me. And even with me, he's prone to feast on people. And creatures.
What is
It's just-
beyond the eel that he is protecting?
I don't really have him protecting as much as in his cage. If I let him roam freely, then my dinner guests may depart rapidly. And she looks around unblinkingly at all of you.
Do I get any indication that she's lying or misleading us?
Not at all. A matter of fact, you think she is telling you the truth. However, the innuendos kind of give you goosebumps. You haven't seen a dining room, let's put it that way.
What's for dinner?
She says, dinner? It's not feeding time yet. Are you hungry, my friend?
No, no, no. You just mentioned dinner guests. I figured we were the dinner guests.
Why would you think that?
It looks like we're the only people here.
Well, it is an abandoned Muirfolk city. other than I and my friend in the shooting gallery. Once in a while, a merfolk or two might wander through. The place is pretty devoid of any surface dwellers. She looks over at Nystagmus and says, I haven't seen your kind down here before, but I've heard of the Triton.
Yeah, we mostly keep to ourselves, but I couldn't pass up this place. So who are your dinner guests then?
Hmm. Well, I was going to ask you to stay for dinner.
And what's
What
on
are
the
you
menu?
serving?
And she looks at you and she blinks. And you definitely feel that you just resisted the temptation of a charm spell.
I want to try to charm her right back.
She says, now, some people don't like to stay for dinner, and I have to be forced. Are you going to give her the old, look deeply into my eyes?
Oh yeah.
Look into my eyes.
And I'm gonna burn a first level spell slot for this.
Ooh, you want that, ah. She says, now, aren't we, now don't we have a bit of the same affliction going on?
Yeah, it kind of seems that way, doesn't it? Except I blink.
Ah, blinking is overrated. You miss part of your life every time you blink. I guess you won't be staying for dinner. Perhaps one of your other friends may.
I'm starting to get the impression that none of us are going to be staying for dinner.
Hey, I'd like to stay for dinner.
Yes, yes, you can carve the main course. With my sword. She swims over to Krell and she says, I'm not quite sure what Aarakocra like when they have dinner, but perhaps you would like to stay and enjoy it? And she blinks at you. And unfortunately, you do wish to join her for dinner and sing pleasant lullabies with her or something. I don't know.
So at this point, is Ember able to tell that what she's attempting to do?
Ember can roll a Arcana check. She's not casting a spell though, so you do think that she is using some form of flirtatious feminine wilds on your sailor buddies. You haven't actually seen her cast a spell yet, but two of your friends seem to be taken by her.
So even with the, so I'm going to wander over toward Nystagmus.
Mm-hmm. She's over talking to Krell. Krell's like,
Grimby's gonna
Smiling
sort of
at her
stay by
in
her.
his little beak. I don't know. Can a Aarakocra actually smile? I don't know.
He smiles
you-
with his eyes.
He's
That's right.
kind of squints a little. He looks at you one eye. What are you guys whispering over there?
So we were, just to make sure I'm understanding correctly, we came down here under the impression that some sort of vampire type creature was enthralling people and bringing them down here. Is that correct? Am I remembering it correctly?
You
Yes.
are, yes.
Okay. So then I would presume with my 20 intelligence, I will be able to put 2 and 2 together. So just to clarify, I'm going to sort of whisper toward Nystagmus. I would know this. Do you speak Aquan?
Yes.
So I will sort of sort of speak lowly and pick up a book and just sort of, as I'm looking at the book, say that in a stage whisper to Nystagmus in Aquan.
She like swims over to Squidly McCracken Face.
Sorry, I did it wrong. There we go.
And she says, my, aren't you a big boy? What type of creature are you? I don't think I've ever seen one of you. She kind of swims around you, all up invading your personal space a little bit. There's no social distancing here. What does Squall say?
Squall doesn't understand any of that.
No, what she said to him in common. She says, what type of creature are you? I don't remember seeing one of your kind down here on the reef.
Oh, to me?
Yeah, it's a Squall.
Okay, okay, to Squall, I see.
I said Squidly McCracken Face because that's what your character sheet says.
Well, I've been touched by the djinn. Here, let me show you on this doll where they touched me.
So Drake, as soon as Nystagmus nods, I'm going to take out my wand and empty it on her.
You start blasting her with magic missiles, I'm assuming? Like. So, are you trying to, like, pull out your wand stealthily, or are you just gonna whip this thing out like frickin' Blazing Saddles?
Yeah, I'll sort of turn away from her, and
Alright, you know what? Give me a,
since
give
I
me
know they're
a-
gonna hit her anyway.
give me a stealth check. Let's see how stealthy you are doing this.
Yeah, +3, not too bad.
Not stealthy enough. Let's roll initiative, boys. So, Corel, you catch one of your shipmates pulling out a wand, and you think he has hostile intent to your newfound friend.
Okay. So for clarification, I am charmed. I have the charmed condition.
The condition it says here is charmed. Yes. The charm target regards her as a trusted friend to be heeded and protected. Although the target isn't under her control, it takes the request or actions in the most favorable way it can, and it is willing to target each. And you think yeah, that's it. That's all it really says.
Okay, so in that case, I am going to come over here, and I am going to try to grapple Ember.
So give him some love. I'm assuming you're gonna try to resist the grapple, Ember, from Krell. He's trying to peck at you. He's like, "Gah, gah."
Athletics
Correct.
versus acrobatics, or I can't remember.
You have to roll athletics. He has to roll either athletics or acrobatics to try to.
Oh, that was in the tower. I can't tell.
You do. You grab a hold of him.
All right, I give him a hug.
Ember. So he like, I mean, describe how you have him grabbed. Are you like grabbing his arm, or are you just literally hugging him?
I'm just hugging him.
He like gives you a big old bear hug. He's like, caw. He wraps his wings around you a little bit. Caw.
Hold him up against the wall a little bit.
So you're not restrained. You're just grappled. So basically, your movement is a 0. That's the only effect grapple has.
Right, then I'm
And
going to finish what I was doing and empty this.
Yeah,
wand.
so
out
out
on
from
him.
under your feathers and stuff come magic missiles that are going through the water and right on her.
So she'll get a total of 8 missiles at her.
She has a brooch of shielding on.
And that would suck.
She does not. Caw. Ooh. Alright, don't crash. Alright, it didn't crash.
Like it
Yes.
survived.
So, doom. And she says, my friend with the sword, please protect me. He is vicious.
So as a mage, is there? Sven doesn't know, but Amber probably would. Is there anything I can do to, besides dispel magic, to stop this?
To stop a charm?
I
Yeah.
mean, can I force another save or anything like that by talking to them, or?
You think if she shows some hostile intent towards them, that might break them? Or if some of her companions show hostile intent on them, then that might actually. But other than that, they are friends.
Okay.
They're like Toy Story. You got a friend in me, Nostogamus.
All right. That seemed to work pretty well. So I'm going to pull off one of the stars on my robe and throw it at her. And it's going to turn into 7 magic missiles.
Ow! 27 points. Scuzzer. So you're holding this great sword, right? You're just looking at it. Yeah, I don't know what you've done with it. So you know it's your good friends that you just met sword.
Right. So Scuzzer is, and he sees her being attacked, so he's probably going to go over to her and try
Oh
to give
yeah.
her the sword back.
Yeah, but for some reason your shipmates who you've been traveling with decided just to blast your good friend. You don't understand why.
Right.
Now, did she say specifically to use the sword to protect her?
I think she did.
Yeah. So
I think she said you can.
That doesn't mean he has to make an attack. He can use the
Right.
sword to defend, to
Yeah. So he'll probably go get in between
she's not
him
mind
or
controlling
her
you.
and them.
She's just your friend. And I don't see why you would
Right.
just blatantly attack your other friends. I mean, you're like, hey, what's going
No,
on? What's
no.
somebody is
Right.
not
Just been waiting for the excuse.
right.
He's probably going to try to get in between them, so
So
they
he
quit hitting her with magic missiles.
So he goes over there and like gives her the help action, maybe.
Yeah, probably something like that. Or, you know, knock it off, guys.
Well, she says, "Well, I guess I'll have to ring the dinner bell." And she makes a noise with her jaw, like, and it kind of reverberates out, like through the water, like, you know, you can see the ripples kind of trail out.
Is it a spell she's doing?
No, it's a call. It's a free action for her to call her friends, summon her. No, it is an action. So she is calling, and you can hear like the reef kind of start to churn and boil a little bit outside, like, and you hear like noises and splashes and commotion outside. And she is gonna back away. Like a this. Uh, However, she does provoke an attack of opportunity from Squall if he chooses to do anything. I'm sure he's just standing there with no weapons out. What do you got out? What would
Well,
you?
Get her, Squid.
he'd have his battle axe out, old Squidly. But I'm not sure that. I mean, I think he would be kind of caught off guard to a certain point. But at some point, it's going to seem obvious that, okay, she tells these guys to protect her, and all of a sudden they're turning on their shipmates. I mean, is that the way he sees this?
Well, they're kind of like the referees right now. They're like, hey, whoa, what's going on here? You know, Krell's like, hold on, and Scuzzer's like, what are you doing? He's got her sword out. He's all holding it all clunky like.
Awkwardly.
Yeah, he's like,
I
this
don't
big ass thing. It's pretty nice looking though.
holding the
Scuzzer's like,
blade.
I can get some money for this thing. He's like looking at.
I don't think Squall would take. Hang on, let me consult my. Oh, chaotic neutral.
Let me consult my. Oh, can
Uh,
let me consult my die roll.
You know what? Chaotic neutral is, yeah, that would be a percentile die. So I'm going to say anything below 50 and below, he would strike at her.
36, baby. Bought it
So-
up. All right, so you're using an axe in the water. Do you have a swim speed?
I do.
You do. Does that mean you don't have disadvantage? I think. Let me see. A melee weapon, a creature that doesn't have a swimming speed, either natural or granted by magic, has disadvantage. So that means you don't have disadvantage because you do have a
Right.
swim speed.
Yes. Okay.
Now, I did go ahead and apply resist fire to everybody since we're underwater.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Boom. And I think he's got. What is this? Wrath of the Storm? Oh, never mind. Okay. Oh.
Oh. 1 point of damage.
Shit.
Well, 3. Sorry.
Hey, bitch, where you going?
Down to 1. You like, you catch her on the finger, swing, and you do see some blood come out.
So she's
But
bleeding.
it looks a little thick, a little dark.
Coagulated, maybe?
Yeah, a little gooey.
Chunky.
Let's see, and that was her turn. Oh wait, she's got a bonus action. Does she have a bonus action? Oh look, she does have a bonus action. All right, she kills everybody. No, I'm kidding. No, and it's your turn, Squiddy McCracken face. Squall.
All right. Then looking at that nasty coagulated blood, and knowing that we're looking for a vampire, he is. I don't know if this will work, but he's going to turn undead. She succeeds.
So how does he turn undead? How does Squall turn? I don't think we've seen him turn undead, have we? How does he do it? Does he?
Yeah, we did it one
Has he
night
got
in
a?
a.
Has he got a holy
We
symbol?
did it on
or-
Krell's ship.
Well, right now he he is his holy symbol. I mean, look at his portrait. You know, I mean, the guy's
Yeah.
gorgeous. He combs his hair with the new comb he bought from the shop. He says, "I banish you." I guess not.
Yeah. She says, "You need to be a little higher level than I believe if you're
Jeez.
gonna not stay for dinner." Quimby the
And,
fish.
Quimby's gonna help out in the Sagnus.
All right. Uh-oh.
What the hell is that?
SOS. It's coming through Sirenscape.
That's one of the sound effects. Somebody pushed a button.
That was weird.
It was the help.
There you go. All right, top of the next round is Nostagamus.
What is
Okay.
SOS?
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and move over to here so that I have a clear line of sight to her, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and lightning bolt her.
It is 5 feet wide, so you're going to affect Ember and Quimby.
Oh, I
Krell.
would.
And Krell. But you're more than welcome.
Oh. Maybe I don't want to do that then. Shoot. I didn't realize that it would hit them too. In that case, you know what? I've got a bunch of these. Let's just throw
Another
some more.
star.
What?
Another star.
Yeah, let's just throw some stars at her.
Mmm. 23. It's pretty lame when you do 23 with magic missiles and it just doesn't make a sound. We need some kind of sound guy to fix that. I don't know. magic every time magic missile was in the chat, that would suck though.
It's because it's marked as damage number 2.
Yep. Squall.
All right, I think Squall will point his finger at this gal. And he's going to cast Guiding Bolt, and he's going to do that at, let's go 3rd level. All right, so 1d6 Guiding Bolt. That is a hit. And it looks like she gets an effect. Grand advantage attack.
At the end of your turn, is Krell still holding Ember?
Yes.
So she says, hold him a bit longer. I think it's time. And you see fangs grow out from her mouth for me to indulge myself on our new friend here. And she uses one of her legendary actions to attempt to bite Ember. Is she... And she hits Ember with her bite, and she does a little piercing damage, and also some necrotic. And your maximum hit point, how come it didn't give me a different color? So your maximum hit points are reduced by 16, if you can make a note of that for me. And she, you see some of her wounds heal back on her.
Does that mean I'm a vampire now?
No. That means you just got bit by one, though. If you die from being reduced all the way, then we'll have a discussion about if you're a vampire or not. And that was the end of Squall's turn. And you guys can hear commotion outside as creatures appear to be moving in on your location.
So her attacking me, does that allow them to get a new save, or does it break it completely? How's that work?
She's attacking you. She's not attacking them. It says
I'm their best friend.
and so is she currently. Each time the vampire or the vampire's companion do anything to the charmed target, it can repeat the saving throw. So she hasn't done anything to them guys. This isn't a spawn, by the way. This is a legendary vampire, so she's got legendary actions in the whole 9 yards. Those went. These need to go. Quimby? Just hanging out?
All right, Quimby is going to do the same thing. He's going to help Nystagmus some more.
And she gets to go again. Did you? Oh, you did Divine Smite on her, didn't you? That's Radiant, isn't it?
Guiding
Marvania?
bolt, I think it was.
Or Guiding Bolt, is that Radiant?
Guiding bolt is radiant damage. Yes,
Damn, that's why she didn't regenerate.
that's right.
Ah. So
Uh,
she's like as she moves over here and she opens the door. But as she goes, she's grabbing up. She's like, bring him with us. We have to show him where the dinner table is at. And she as well is going to, well, shoot. I think she's going to bite you again.
she can't wait to get him to the table.
Right? She's like, that was refreshing.
Spicy.
And she hits. Man, you're easy to hit. As she does another 12 points of damage. Only 6 of that is necrotic, which is lowering your maximum hit points. And that's all she gets back to. Oops. So the door is open, and she's kind of, you see her kind of squat down a little. And you can clearly hear more commotion outside.
How uncouth.
So Ember, Krell, Scuzzer, and Nystagmus. Only person that can't see this is Squall. You guys see one of those very bedazzled eyeball gargoyles clambering up the side over here and coming up to the doorway. So he's like right here right now. His wings are like using it as he's swimming, flapping his wings a little. But what the hell? And that's all he could do. Krell.
All right, so Krell doesn't like fighting amongst his friends, so he is going to come down, kind of shift over here and push Ember back and say, "Hey, you guys, you need to cut out all of this fighting. Can't we all just get along?" And he's going to attempt to shove Ember backward, away from
Are you attempting to move?
attacking my friend Mei Ling.
You're attempting to move him from the square or knock him prone?
Move him from the square back one.
So give him some athletics, and you can try to resist
And
that
can
with
I-
your athletics.
Can I not counter it? Just allow him to do it?
Sure. You're like, eh! I don't think he could have. I don't think he could have not allowed him to do it. It gives you the check. Kind of knocks the wind out of you a little. It hits you a little harder than you thought he was going to. Like, oh, ow. I think you guys can clearly hear a door open out in the hallway and close. Ember. Ember, you're not looking too well. You're pretty pale looking, right? You're like,
No, I'm down to 1 hit point.
you got a blood's dripping out of your neck in 2 places.
So she's going to reach out and try to. Her hand's going to get long with claws. She's going to try to rake Krell. It's not actually going to do any damage, but she's definitely attacking him.
What are you casting? A minor illusion? So, yeah, he's seen you too many times use this spell.
And I'm going to move back.
To the window?
Well, that's a window there. Actually,
Yeah.
then I'm going to go there. I'm going to stop there. I don't want anything reaching out.
Yeah,
through the
they're
window.
like coral encrusted over windows. There's light coming in though, but very little light from outside because it's 200 feet down. So everything's pretty dimly lit. Ooh. I hate when I do that. Miss the token with the control button and then drag the map all to a smaller size. Scuzzer. Help me, my friend.
So I think Scuzzer still has loyalty to his friend, so I think he's going to give Ember a potion of greater healing and shove it down his throat. Since she doesn't seem to be in any immediate danger.
What does he do with his sword he's holding? He's
Kind of like prop it up with one hand and
leans it up against him.
He leans
Roots
it on his
around.
leg.
Roots around
Yeah.
in his where's his potion at in your backpack? He pulls it
He
out.
can't wield it very well anyway, so.
So you're trying. Ooh, he's trying to keep it from falling. It is in the water, so it's got a little resistance. Oh, that's a nice potion. Pretty crappy roll, but a nice potion. Must have watered it down a little when you pulled the cork
Yeah.
out. I don't know.
And that's I guess that's pretty much all he can do.
Thank you, my friend.
Well, why are we getting the?
Every time Nystagmus's name turns up, we get
No,
the
it's
SO.
the help. It's the effect help.
Oh, help! There it is.
It's
Oh.
the SOS help.
I think it only lasts. It's just a long one. I don't think it's forever.
No, it's because Quimby gave the help action to him.
No, I meant the sound effect. I think it's still a one shot. It's just a longer one.
Yeah.
All right. She looks like she's leaving or moving out. Nystagmus is going to. I don't want to be that close. That's all right. I'm going to move to there. And I don't know if this is going to hit Krell or not, but I don't know what's going on with him. And so I'm going to shoot a lightning bolt at her and hopefully catch this gargoyle that's climbing up the side at the same time.
Okay. You can target those two. You like
All
shove.
right.
You like shove your hand in her face, like. I think you would probably catch Krell, but Krell's like leaning back a little. he's like, "Grr."
I know what
All right.
happens when he points the finger.
Yeah, so with my Heart of the Storm, as part of my spell, they're going to take some damage first. You've just automatic damage, and then I will do my lightning bolt at them.
Ooh. So the gargoyle jumps out of most of the way, but she just takes it in the face. It's like, that's an excellent sound effect right there.
Yeah, I like that one. And then, as his bonus action, because he just cast a spell, he will.
Wait, 1 second.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Drop that on that guy too, because I'm gonna say your angle catches that booger out there, and as well. You didn't quite see. Here, I'll drop the damage.
Cool,
on
thanks.
him.
All right, and then I will fly backwards 10 feet without provoking opportunity attacks.
Excellent. As the gargoyle, you just blasted outside, comes swooping in.
You can get by me?
Above you. This is a pretty tall library. He doesn't leave your threatened square though, but he can swim above you. It's real tall up here. You know, there's a square in front of her, so he can get up there. And he's actually going to go to there.
Since we're charmed, are these considered friendly to us, or?
We have nothing to do with them.
Yeah,
Only her.
Only her. These guys to you are gargoyles that are.
All right. Yeah.
Biting and clawing at Nystagmus currently. Let's see, what do these guys got? 2 attacks, one with its bite and one with its claw. So it's gonna try to bite you. It comes from this, like, it scampers up on the ceiling and comes crawling down and like leaps down at you. And as it's coming down, it like snips at you and it like catches you in the shoulder with its long fangs. They sink into your flesh, doing 8 points of damage. And then it swings back around and tries to uppercut you with its claws. And it misses you. You like swivel out of the way with your cloak spinning. He like catches it in his fingers into your cloak a little. Krell, this thing's just like, what the hell is that? It almost looks like the ceiling just jumped down. You can hear it, and it jumps down because it's like predator looking, like matching the ceiling kind of.
All right. Well, it's gonna get a couple of crossbow bolts in the back.
At point blank?
At point blank range, but I am crossbow expert, so I get no disadvantage.
So you like, I took a feat. I took another feat. Oh, nice.
And it should automatically give me sneak attack too, because I got a friend nearby.
I got a friend in me. There it is. Oh, maximum sneak attack damage. And that's enough to shatter this thing. She just falls into clunks. Clunk, 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 clunk. Falls to the ground.
Can I see this other gargoyle? Or is that not?
You can see him. Yeah, he's scampering out there. Yeah, you could turn around and with your sharpshooter, take a shot, like through her legs or something. She like looks down and looks up at you and looks back and just sticks the gargoyle in the shoulder out there. Blows a big chunk of rock off of it. It's like.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to use a combat superiority die.
Oh, get it. A 2? Ooh, I don't know.
Does a
if
16 hit?
We're about to find out. Dragging that. It does. So you're like, turn around. 2 of these gargoyles go down.
See, we don't
She's
need
like-
Siren Escape. You can do all the sound effects, Drake.
Where's that booger?
Some
at?
of his are better.
They're just not COVID-19 friendly. That's why we're on camera, folks. That's why we're on camera. Well, she gets to go. And you see some of her wounds close up. And she looks over at Krell. And she says, I do believe it's dinner time, my friend. Please, please. Let me see your artery. And you... What says...
I got an artery right here you can have.
Yeah, you got one for her as it says, although the... No, where is it at? Oh, here it is. Although the target isn't under the vampire's control, it takes a vampire's request or actions in the most favorable way, and it is a willing target for the vampire's bite attack. So she's like,
I'm going to nibble on my finger.
nibble on my finger. So when it says it's attack though, I still gotta hit you. I still gotta bite you. So she
Does that drop the
over.
charm on him?
It
Get
will.
a saving throw.
It will.
And if
He
she's
will
doing an
get a
attack,
saving
she
throw.
has advantage thanks to Engorgio.
Oh.
Thanks, Engorgio.
And she does hit. Thank you, Gorgio. As she gets so 11 of that is the necrotic. As you see some of her wounds close. And then she is, let's see, when do you get your save? It just says you can repeat your saving throw. So let me give you the saving throw again. Nope. Like, I like to
I
be
want to use
dead.
my inspiration on that.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, nice.
There we go.
So I didn't apply the effect charmed on you, so I don't have to delete it. So you're no longer charmed. And then she is going to turn and swim out. Like swim up. Like up here. So that does provoke from you, Krell.
Yeah, I won't.
She like wishes around the door real quick. And she goes out of sight from you guys. Chesty, where is Chesty McGargoyle? Oh, he's slow. He's very slow. Mr. Quimby?
So this time, there's nobody around to help. So he's just going to come over to this window, look out the window, see if anything's coming.
It doesn't see anything out that window yet. But this door over here opens, and you see a mirror folk step in. What's this guy look like? Oh yeah,
Looks like a girl.
Baramo Deep Current, and goes. And definitely has teeth. So 5. And gonna jump right here. And let's see, what the hell can these things do? So it is going to try to claw Nostogamus. And misses. Does it have multi-attack? It doesn't. And that's all he can do. So the window up here, you can see like the coral and stuff getting broken free, and a whole bunch of quippers like are busting through the coral, and they come swarming in. A whole swarm of quippers. That's all they can do, because they attacked the winder to get in. And you can see another one comes in and joins them as well. Dashes in. And another one. So all these quipper fish are just coming in the door, through a window. They're swarming around, all these little fish with little piranha teeth. They're like... Ember.
All right, so Ember, not a lot of different things you could do at this point. He's going to move over a little bit, and
First
then
he's gonna
he's going
shit,
to.
then he's gonna kill us. Oh wait. It's a quote from Ridgemont High.
And then he's going to try to confuse Miss Deep Current there.
He doesn't appear to... Oh, he does appear to be confused. If he's affected by charm.
All right, so that is the confusion spell. So on her turn, she will need to roll on the chart.
Scuzzer.
So is Scuzzer still charmed is the question.
Scuzzer is still charmed. I think he might try to investigate where his new friend went, right?
Yeah, because he was supposed to protect her with the sword. So
Yeah.
he's gonna probably try to go out the door, but I guess he can't.
Yeah, there's a bunch of fish in the way. Like bitey, crawly,
So he's gonna
swimming in his face quippers. He's got to get him
move
out of his
here,
way.
and yeah, he's gonna try to attack the swarm of quippers. I guess with that great sword, because that's what he's got in his hands.
Doesn't know what to do. He's like, are you proficient with it?
No, absolutely not.
So how do we make it so he's not proficient with it? What do you get? A minus your proficiency bonus, which is what, a 3 right now?
Yep.
So let me just give you an effect of a.
Aren't rangers proficient in all weapons? Both simple and martial?
I don't think so. Let me double check.
Simple weapons and martial weapons. Is a great sword a martial weapon? Great sword is
Yeah.
a martial
It's
weapon.
martial.
So you are proficient in it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Do you need a do you need a sword?
Yeah,
Do we
I don't.
need
Yeah, I don't have one on my
All right,
inventory.
let me hold on. Let me find out exactly what the sword is. It's a Holy Avenger plus what? No, I'm kidding.
Sword of Quipper Slaying.
Vorpal sword of Quipper Slaying.
Why isn't it on our damn character sheet or NPC sheet?
Lazy Converter.
Maybe it's on the other tab. Nope, the other tab is completely blank. Oh, there it is. It is on there. Converter, you did a great job. It is vicious.
Is his name sentient name Sid?
Vicious. Great sword. Great sword. There it is. Put it on here. And then ID it for you. And then I'll go ahead, since I'm there, I'll equip it for you. There you go. Should be on your actions tab now.
Yep, there it is.
Well,
And I'm
you get,
attacking these quippers.
and you missed.
And
You're new at it. It's like fresh.
yeah, I'll take a second
How do I-
swing at him.
How do I use this thing again? Oh, there we go. I got one. I got a couple.
Oh, I got one.
You got a couple of them. Chop up a couple of fish. You
And they
can
are
see,
not. They're healthy, right?
yeah. Got a couple stuck on your sword. Get off my sword.
All right, and that's the end of Scuzzer's turn.
Aw. The cone of shame. What happened?
He had a couple tumors that removed.
Ouchie.
The cone of shame.
My dog just froze. He just froze. I thought they gave him too many drugs because like 4 hours, 5 hours after I brought him home, he was just like, he hadn't moved at all. He just like, and I'm like, all right. Well, I tried to go to sleep and I covered him up and I fell asleep for a couple hours and I woke up and he still hadn't moved. I'm like, there's something. I tried to get him to drink water. I take him out. He just froze. I took that stupid cone off of him and he was like normal. So I just had to leave the cone off of him. It was on his eye, so it wasn't like, that bad. But he didn't really mess with it. I yelled at him. He kind of caught on. The cone goes back on if you mess with your stitches. Squall. Uh-oh, I see a...
I don't know. Squall's rethinking all this. He's got a fairly wounded companion over here, but Ember's kind of back out of the way. Not sure what's going on with everybody, but our host has left.
Squall's confused.
Squall's confused. Yeah, absolutely confused. So what he's going to do is try to handle what he can see in front of him. No, he wouldn't. He'd do the old standby. We're gonna get rid of that. We don't need that anymore. But his fighters up front, the frontliners who seem to be frontlining here, He's going to take a prayer bead off of this prayer bead necklace. If I can find it, and cast Bless on those three.
You didn't get bless fixed. I don't understand.
It's
I don't-
something in
I
the
don't-
client. I don't know what's going on there.
Maybe we need to change the bless sound to something different. That
Yeah,
would solve it.
maybe.
Yeah. Okay. So he has that, but he's going to bonus action healing word.
It's not just on my table, is it?
No, it crashed on mine too.
No, I meant while we're on my table.
You're the only table I play on that uses Sirenscape.
Yeah.
I don't remember it crashing on my table.
Now let me ask you before I do this. Now he used a prayer bead to bless these guys. Is that a spell casting action?
What do you mean? Is it yeah. What?
So is it? It's casting a spell then?
Well,
Because
what
I
is
can't. It's not a cantrip. It's a level 1 spell. So could I cast?
You didn't cast
Healing
a spell.
word.
You used an action to use it.
Yes.
It's not
Okay. So I
casting
didn't
a
cast.
spell.
Okay.
Wait,
Okay.
where's it at on
So I
your
will bonus.
sheet? I wanna see it. But yeah, go ahead. You can do your bonus
It's
action.
yeah, it's a necklace of prayer beads. I think it's a necklace. Anyways, prayer beads. Where is my healing word for? Hey. And I'll pass it. I'll find it over here.
Thank you again.
Each bead contains a spell that you cast from it as a bonus action.
Oh. Okay. So we just took 2 bonus actions. One of them is an action, and pass my turn.
Well, technically you can't do that, but since we already did it, it's done. But you can't cast 2 bonus action spells. Bop. Gargoyle Freak Chuckle. Where's this chucklehead at? Still making his way over here? Kind of hear him out there, and he lands on the walkway out there. Quippers. Another swarm of quippers comes in. The Winder.
I argue that the ecosystem couldn't support 4 swarms of
Apparently, it can support 5 swarms of quippers. As another one comes in and dances around Quimby like, hey buddy, hey buddy, hey buddy, hey buddy, hey buddy. And what's their movement? Their movement is a 40, so they can still nip and bite at poor Ember back here. Which is a miss. Oh, you got so lucky. You got so lucky. And top of the 3rd round is the Quippers again. The same ones. Let's see if you're lucky
Miss again.
Not so lucky this time. as they're like swimming all up in your face, and they get up all in you. They're all over you. They're just like nipping and biting and as they do 9 points of damage and force you to succeed on your saving concentration check. What are you concentrating on?
Confusion.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, speaking of confusion, what does Deep Current do this round? Do you have that handy?
So would you like me to roll?
Yeah, let's let you roll since you're concentrating on it. Give you something to actually do, right? He doesn't take any actions this turn, so he just looks at you and like looks around, kind of flicks his fang a little. Krell.
All right, I'm going to use my cunning action to disengage. And last time a gargoyle managed to fly over, so I assume I can fly over these quippers and gargoyle and out.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Well, swim,
Well, you
not fly, but
disengage. Yeah, you can swim. Yeah, and you're disengaging, so yeah. Yep.
yeah. So I have a move of 60. So what do I see when I get out to there?
All right. Well, you see her. She's like scampering. She like looks over at you. She's like, kind of scampering on the side of the coral, brain coral thing a little bit.
All right, I'm going to go there and target her. And open up the Gatling gun.
Ouch. 20 points.
That was a miss, so I am going to... A 17 missed? Wow. I'm going to use a combat superiority die.
Yeah, she's got like Wonder Woman braces on. She's like, pew, pew. That's a hit.
And then I'm going to action surge and do it all over again. And last shot. Oh, darn. 13. I've got to try it. Combat superiority die.
You did it.
All right. Ah, she's not dead.
She's not.
Okay.
And at
She
the
gotta be
end
feeling
of
it, though.
at the end of your turn, she swims over to you. She says, feeding time. She looks at you in the eye. And she's going to blink, but it's not her turn. Quimby. Quimby's like, what the hell are these fish? Oh my god, there's like, my brothers.
So he's gonna try to chat up a cute female one to help Squall.
She's kind of getting a little hungry. She's like, he's like flesh and blood, and I keep forgetting that these guys got advantage if somebody's wounded. So freak chuckle. Ah,
That's a codable effect, you know.
I know. It's better when the DM forgets. So he is going to take his claw attack at Krell and miss, and his bite and miss. And Swarm Equipper's number 2. Where the hell are these guys at? Oh, there they are. I don't see the crown since it's there. They are going to get all up in Scuzzer's face. Scuzzer, are you wounded?
No.
And you're not now either. I think our boy Nystagmus is wounded though.
Yeah.
Not by a lot though. So using blood now, is it codable if they're wounded? Or just
Yep.
advance? Oh. It's too much trouble. Biting on Nystagmus is a hit. That's number 5. Doing... Ow! 23 points of damage. Nasty.
I don't like that.
Nasty. Scuzzer. So these things are in your square, right? They're like...
Yeah, Scuzzer's still trying to get outside, so he's going to attack Swarm of Quippers 4 again.
You can
That's a
swim
hit.
over them like I did.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I'll do that next time if they don't die.
You could do it this time. You still have your move,
Yeah,
but you will provoke.
right. I gotta apply a Colossus Slayer to this damage because he's wounded now, right? Is that one wounded 4?
You have on turn, don't you? Yeah, you have it on there. You don't have to apply it. It's already on there.
Oh, that's right.
Thank you, Kent.
Yeah, I was dragging and dropping it though, so I need to start targeting. And then he's gonna try to hit him again.
Chopping them up.
And I'll swim over the top of him then. And 5, 10, 15, and then 5 to there. And I see this gargoyle attacking both of my friends, so that's the one I'll attack next.
All right, so you're getting 2 op attacks.
Looks like 3.
Yeah, 3. So I'm just gonna pull open one of these NPCs.
Isn't one in Nystagmus' square?
No. And if it was, it would be number 5. They don't have to be in the square to attack. So if I didn't move them on the diagonal, they didn't enter your square. Bite on Scuzzer is a miss. Another bite on Scuzzer for the one that's on him is a miss. Oh shit, he's wounded. Let me do the
No, I'm not wounded.
advantage. Oh, you're not? And the third one
No.
is a miss.
Still not wounded.
And you succeed. You're like, get off of me. She's like, please help me. Your friend is wounding me. And at the end of your turn, she sees oh shit. She's gonna take a swipe with her claw at Krell using one of her legendary actions. Where the hell's her? I didn't code her unarmed strike. Huh. unarmed strike, but that's one of her legendary actions. What's up with that? Well, let's see if she hits anyways. Miss, so it doesn't matter. And anything else, Scott? Oh, that was the end of your turn, and it's her turn. So she is going to step over here and say, my friend, I need your blood. And she's gonna let her bite you. And she succeeds. So she lowers your maximum hit points by 11 and does 17 points of damage to you. Let's see, she was there, 5, 10. Wait, can she do a bite?
So when I make that saving throw, I want to use my inspiration too.
And she says, I'll take my sword back.
No!
Before she bites you.
But he can't take an action. It's not his turn.
Oh, he can hand the sword to her and he can take it. So she takes her sword back and bites you. And let me drop that save on you.
I want to use the inspiration too. If it...
So you succeeded on it, but what happened to the inspiration?
I'll just check it off.
Yeah, I checked disadvantage. Is that not right? I probably did it wrong.
No, he should have checked advantage.
Oh, there. That's why.
But I checked it off.
Cool. Well, you succeeded, so you are no longer charmed by her. And she has her sword, which she immediately turns around, and since she has multi-attack, and she bit, and she only picked up a weapon, she's going to swing her. I only got it back because she doesn't have her claw attack. And
She can take a bite action and take a multi-attack action?
Multi-attack, she can make 2 attacks, only one of which can be a bite attack. That's her multi-attack. She can take 2 attacks, only one of which can be a bite attack. So, and her other one is her greatsword. That's her multi-attack. Only in vampire form.
You had to go out there
and she
give her back her sword.
And she missed with it. She's like, I haven't used this in ages.
Had to go protect her.
And that's her turn. And she's used, well, they reset right now anyway, so. Chesty, where's he at? Oh, I forgot to turn him on. So, from the reef, you see another gargoyle. Come up and do a claw on Krell and miss, and a bite and hits for 5 points of damage. Squall.
All right. This room is, yeah. I think. Well, hell. So if I cast Shatter right there, would I get the 3 Quippers and the Deep Current thing?
Yeah. Yep. And
Because I
some
think
and some coral and
yeah,
animus.
yeah, exactly. Animus. Some sea animus. Okay, so that is a domain spell. There we go. Shatter. Nice. Deep Current succeeded.
I guess
Oh, it
Rob
didn't
didn't
do
get
much
enough
to them
players again.
Quippers. Yeah, I noticed that. Okay, and so you said I could swim over the top of these things, right?
Yeah, there's the ceiling's pretty high. It's a big library. It's really tall up here, and
Okay.
in the doorway you can kind of just scooch over them. They're just fish.
So I'm
you
gonna
know.
I'm
Oh
gonna
wait,
swim up over the top of them to this window that they broke out when they came through here.
Well, they didn't really break the bars out though. That's the problem. You can see the bar. They just swam through the bars. They're all rusty bars. You can see that
Right.
before you move over there. You can see the one behind you.
But I can see through the bars, right?
Yeah, and
Yep.
but to get up and over, I'm gonna say it's gonna cost you more than 30 feet.
Okay, so how much would it cost me extra?
5, 10, 15. I think just 5. So 35. What's your move?
40.
Ah, so you're good.
Okay, so I'm gonna swim to there and I'm gonna look at her. And no, I'm not gonna do anything because that was that is not a bonus action. Fuck me. All right.
And you can get rid of your Dealy Doot and the Snagamus.
Yep.
Okay.
Dealy do.
So, before I cast my spell this time, as a bonus action, I'm going to use the tempestuous magic to fly 10 feet, and I want to fly up over these guys and come down on the other side of them.
Well, that's more than 10 feet.
Oh.
You
Well,
can get
maybe
above them, but
yeah, well, maybe I can do it from if I just go here then. I'll just get as many as I can. So I'll move there. And then I'm going to cast Lightning Bolt in a line like that.
oh, you'll get all but number 5.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Is there anybody outside?
All right, so the guys within 10 feet are going to take some lightning damage first. And then lightning
Remember,
bolt.
what edition was it that if you cast lightning underwater, it acted as a fireball? What
Area
was it?
effect, yeah.
I think that was that 2nd edition?
Come on.
Ah. There's some juicy fish, but none of them are cooked.
It's a lot of half damage. Then as my my bonus action, since I didn't use that before to fly, I'll just move back a little bit, so I'm not, at least not right next to these guys, and then I'll be done.
So you have a bonus action that allows you to not to provoke. Is that what I'm
Yeah,
reading?
yeah.
Ember, you got Nystagmus who's all like comes up next to you. He's like sparking still. Your rocks stand up on your head. I don't know. You don't have hair, right? It's like rock.
So I'm going to, yes, I'm
like,
going to
like the thing.
yell at Nystagmus real quick.
He's like right next to you. I mean, you like yell in his face and make his fin come up. Like,
Will tidal wave work underwater?
I have no idea.
You're a Triton storm sorcerer. You should know this stuff.
somehow we can talk underwater clearly, but will tidal wave work? I don't
No
know.
idea.
I don't see why it wouldn't work. Isn't it just push people? Isn't it just push people? It does damage too.
Yeah, it does matter damage.
Yeah.
It's a freaking 3rd level spell.
I think 5e kind of made it like the only thing is underwater is you get disadvantage on this, and fire does half damage. I think that's it. That's the only restrictions that 5e has laid on underwater.
Yeah, they kind of went with it's magic. You don't have to explain it.
Right. Or they left it up to the DM, and I say, blast away.
So I'm going to blast away then. Hopefully I don't get killed by all these grippers. And all the water where Nystagmus just left suddenly starts swirling and goes blasting out the door.
All right, 3 points to most of them.
And I would presume the swirling water and stuff is the same effect as if they were prone. It takes them a while to right themselves, but that's just me. So,
well, yeah, it take half their move. It take half their movement to figure out which way is up. I guess is that how I look at it too. Like, oh, that way is up. The bubbles are going that way.
And none of them died. Damn it. All right. That's it for Ember.
Yeah, you didn't kill the fish with water. These fish, though, get up and come out here and want some food. They have a movement of 40, so 20 to get up and 20 to swim. And they can blood frenzy on our boy over here. Scuzzer gets bitten by a couple of these guys. Nibble, nibble, nibble. 3 points because there's only a few of them left. The swarms aren't so big anymore. And top of the next round is Swarm of Quipper. Those guys again, wow. So they're also going to try to bite at Scuzzer. And dropped a fumble, but still missed. Squall.
All right.
Looking out the window.
Yeah, looking out the window at her. And I think he is going to once again try to hit her.
She's licking her chops from sucking on your boy.
Yeah, that's right. The hell was it I hit her with before?
Guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt.
Yeah, that's a range attack or no?
120. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you're like
And
through the bars, so you're gonna have negatives to hit her. -2.
Creature of your choice against. I don't. Is it a yeah? Make a ranged spell attack. Okay. So we will -2, but I'm going to do this using inspiration.
Hmm.
So I'll tick that off. And I don't. Do I click advantage
Yes.
on this? Okay.
And a -2.
So. Mm-hmm. I got a +2. There we go. -2. That'd be nice. Okay.
And it's a miss.
And missed. Shit.
And even without the -2, you still would have missed.
Yeah.
If it was Rob Stream, he could make a quote. I don't know. Quippers number 1. Well, I hate to say this, but Squall isn't wounded. But the blood is flowing over this way a little bit. The Stogamus, you are bleeding in the water, and these guys want you. Oh, there's like 3 of them. And they hit. Critical. You're like, well, number 5. Number 5 is almost a full swarm, too. So you hope they miss. And they do not.
Hold on. I want to use my reaction and use shield. So that will miss.
Yep. Quimby. Quimby looks a little nervous because, like, if you go down, he's gonna change his name to Chum. He's like looking at you with his little eyeballs.
Nothing but spellcasters in here, so not really a whole lot he can do to help. But for S&G, he'll help Nysagmus. At least he feels useful.
Scuzzer, you no longer have this embarrassing greatsword in your hand. Although you don't have any
No.
weapons out right now.
So Scuzzer's gonna unsheath this short sword and start attacking my former friend.
She's like, we had such a nice thing going. She dodges out of the way. Are you sure you want to hit me? Oh!
And he hits her the second time.
Takes it in the gut.
And then, did that apply the Colossus Slayer?
Yeah, a 1.
Oh, shit. Then he's going to bonus action shoot her with the hand crossbow.
And you
No, he's
fumbled.
not.
So you draw this longsword out, and since you're not a dual wielder, you go to get your hand crossbow out, and you go to pull on it, and it's loaded, and it goes off, and it shoots you in the head.
That's the first time I used it.
So you can go ahead and apply normal damage to yourself, and I will apply the blinded condition to you for 5 rounds. Ooh.
So I apply the damage to
Yeah,
myself,
just roll
right?
damage on yourself, yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah, yeah, you shot yourself in the face. You get stuck in your in your cheek, and it's the tip of it's like coming out your nose, and blood's dripping into your eyes, and you're all blinded. Did you want to hurt yourself anymore?
Nope.
Chesty. Well, Chesty wants some chicken for dinner. As he tries to claw at Krell and hits, and tries to bite him and misses. Baramio Deep Current, is he still confused? You didn't lose concentration yet?
Nope, not yet. And
Come on,
there's the
act normal,
roll.
act normal, act normal. The creature uses all of its movement to move in a random direction. Determine the direction. Roll a d8. Assign. The creature doesn't take an action this turn. All right, so d8. A 2. So it goes over to here. And that's as far as he can go. Like, can't take an action to try to get out the bar, so he's like, he looks out the window. Mama? Krell?
All right. Let's see if we can't put a hurting on this lady.
Not with a 2. How many
Okay.
superiority dice do you have left?
I've got one left, so I'm not going to waste it on that one.
Yeah, that's a tough one right there.
I will
That
use
might
it
be
on
worth
that
it.
one.
That might be worth it there.
Ah!
Didn't hit. It's not your day.
All right. So that was my 2 attacks. So I am going to use my cunning action to disengage.
Get the
And
flock out of town. Is that?
Yeah, I have a movement of 60 because I have my
You have
Cloak of the Manta Ray on.
You have a swim speed of 60. Nice.
I do. So I am going to get over there so that I can continue to attack this lady without dying this round.
All right, if you get much more than, say, 100 feet away, you're going to lose sight. It's pretty dim out here. It's lit in this area, so don't get too much further away.
The map's further than I thought. Let me
you're okay
redraw that movement.
You're okay where you're
at.
at. Yeah,
All
you're
right,
not. I said 100 feet
there.
away. You're only like 60, 40.
Right. Yeah, I wanted to get a little bit further away so she can't reach me in one round.
Oh, well, didn't you move 60? Here, I'll move you back, and you can move where you want to. Oops.
Yeah, I was going to move like down here.
Go ahead and drag. Oh, there you go. It's her turn. Well, she is going to use her greatsword on Scuzzer. Twice. First attack, she swings at you and crits. Why did she have advantage?
He's blinded.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So you're like, what's going on? And she comes around and skips this blade off of your collarbone, and it goes bonk and hits you upside the head, and you take 21 points of damage. You're heavily wounded, and she also stuns you for a round. Let me make that one round. And then she winds up with her second attack. And smacks you again with this thing. And does 12 points of damage. And says, Now, birdie, where do you think you're going? And swims towards you. And since you're stunned, you can't take an attack of opportunity. Quipper number 3. Well, are we going to eat some ember back here? I think so, huh? Let me just give the players a little reminder. If you've got inspiration cards, that would be a time to look at them.
Do we have to use them on our turn, or can we use them anytime? Because I'm waiting to use them on.
Unless it specifies. Did you want
So I'm going to use an inspiration card then.
Uh-huh.
And it is Drastic Recovery.
Uh-huh.
There we go.
Yeah, you're probably going to need those.
I should have read this.
Okay. Go ahead and kill me now.
All right, let's see if we can. We did not. And you succeeded on your concentration check. So these quivers like... And you're like, inspiration! Hey, what's up, Rob? How you doing, man? I heard your pickup games was a no-show. Sorry about that. A lot of the good players are over here. That's why I see all these guys. That's why we're over here. Burper. I know everyone talks you into it, and then they don't show. All right, so Freak Chuckle. Yeah, he wants some of Scuzzer's. So he is going to give Scuzzer a claw and hits. And a bite is a miss. Ember. I don't know how you're alive in there. I really don't.
So I'm going to use my second wand and do the swarm.
Get some of these
I don't
fish
know
off
if
you.
the swarm has takes half damage from force or not. I'm going to take.
There's only one way to find out. How many charges do you want to use? 4, 5, 6? How many charges do you have on that thing? That's only 3 charges.
Yeah, that empties it out too. So it's total of.
Wait, you're destroying it?
No, I have 1 left.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say,
So
damn,
there's,
you're getting desperate. Look at it's only
8
150
missiles.
gold.
5 are going to 3, and 3 are going to 1.
All right,
Wait,
just
what?
If you kept track of that. Prime me? Oh, baby, he primed me. 3 months now. I've been his prime target. Thank you, Rob. Ooh.
Sadly, it wasn't enough, but switching to the second target.
Ah. So there are some dead fish parts floating around as Swarm Equipper is number 1. How come Rob's raid was so late? He's been here for like 10 minutes and then his raid shows up. Slack and Twitch. Alright, well, fresh fish, fresh meat in the house, right? Sorry, I'm not
It's
picking
like a
on you,
meat grinder.
Nystagmus, but let's see. The swarm has half of its hit points or fewer. Well, it's got exactly half of its hit points left, so it's only, if it does bite you, it's only going to do the lower damage. So they swim over to Nystagmus and they try to bite you and miss. Damn it! Why 17? What happened?
Shield.
Bastard! It's still up. Damn! If I would have seen that, I
Yep.
would have bit somebody else. No, I'm kidding. And now shield goes away. Is it till the end of your turn or till the start? It's one round.
Oh,
right?
jeez, I don't know.
I think it's one round. I think it ends just
Until,
before your
until
turn.
the start of your next turn.
Yeah, so it's like boop,
So-
it just ended. Like
so it's
brrr, the fish are like, oh.
Oh man, I wonder. All right. I was gonna do. Yeah. I'm going to tempestuous magic bonus action. So move, fly down to here without provoking opportunity attacks.
Nanny nanner nanner. That's what that one is, right? You're like nanner nanner nanner.
And then hopefully, I'm really hoping that I don't hit Quimby with this lightning bolt. If I do it like that.
I think you're gonna hit Quimby because it's more like that.
Okay.
5.
Well, as long as I get the other 3. Sorry, Quimby.
He might jump out of the way. Well,
So we've
here's
got-
my question. There's
Okay.
there's 150 Quippers swimming around. How do you know which one is Quimby?
He's the pretty one.
See, you've only
Look-
known him like for like 20 minutes, maybe.
Yeah, but you know, Krell's got his thing with the owl. The Nystagmus is a little jealous. He wants his own thing, you know?
He's like, damn fish.
So a little bit of lightning damage to those 2 guys first, and then we'll do some lightning bolt damage.
And not to fret, at the end of your round, at the end of your turn, we need to take a break. Some of us have to go pee.
Sorry, Quimby.
Sorry, Quimby. And the only one that died was Quimby. He only died by
All right.
11. That's not so
That's-
bad.
That's not nearly enough damage. I'm going to use my empowered spell ability. So I want to re-roll the 2 2s and the 2 1s.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So roll 46. And you get...
Damn.
So they're going to take 12 more damage.
$12 more to... Is there an easier way
Swarm
to
of-
do that?
Yeah, I know. This one's kind of annoying for you. I feel like, sorry.
You know what I think I can do? Just call them out. Which ones do I need to do?
Swarm of Quippers 5 will take 12.
5 is going to take 12.
Swarm of Quippers 2 is going to take 6.
2 is going to take 6.
And then Bariyamo Deep Current will take 12. Quimby's also going to take 12, but
and Quimby turns into an owl and explodes. I don't know. We're just gonna do. Just gonna hide Quimby for now. And anything else? Nope, that's it. All right, so let's take a break. I know you guys just got here, just raided, but we've been going for 2 hours and we're old, and some of us have to pee. So we're gonna take a 10-minute break, and so we'll be back at 10:17 Eastern time. And let me get the countdown going, if I can find it. Snazzy 22. And so we'll be back. You can go away, but you have to come back. All right. Well, some of us had a good break, and some of us didn't.
Why? I haven't.
Morbani didn't make it back. He fell down in the bathroom and he hit his head on the toilet.
I'm
No, that
used
was
to
a
it.
barbecue or sidewalk or something.
That was the ramp out back of his business.
I didn't fall down. They threw me. They threw me out in public.
Tater salad. All right, so we're going to continue where we left off at round number 6. Now, it's only been 36 seconds, right? Your whole life has changed in 36 seconds. But Krell, you got some distance on her, but
Yeah. So I really need to hit these shots.
Hold on a second. At the end of Nystagmus' turn, she is going to use a legendary action and move up to you. So, but I don't think that's going to matter.
All right. Well, that's fine. I really want to hit these, so I am going to use a inspiration card practice where I get to add my dexterity to my next attack roll.
Your dexterity score?
Your dexterity modifier.
Ah. I was going to say, you get to add a 20? What? See you. Bye. Did she say
My
bye?
son's going to bed.
Oh, he said bye. Or night. Good night.
Yeah, he said good night. All right, so let's... Come on.
The 24 is going to hit.
Okay.
Ooh.
And then I want to use inspiration on my next one.
Got it all lined up, don't you?
I'm going to try.
And 21 hits.
Now, when he uses inspiration, he has advantage.
I got my sneak attack. Yep. And then my bonus action, there's really nothing else I can do. So I am going to hit. Yes.
Barely. That is her armor class.
Damn it, she's still up.
She is still up. and you used your bonus action, so you either proc or stay there. You don't think you can get away from her? Even
Not if
you
she
wanted
keeps
to.
moving on her legendary actions.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
she
right.
can.
Well,
And she can move without provoking too. So. Quippers number 3 is gonna finish feasting on our boy Ember up here, and they are at most of their health. So, and that's a hit. So I think Ember is one with the fishes as he goes down. And they're gonna move over here on their turn and finish it. Well, these gargoyles are mostly about protecting her, and they can move 60, so he can move up. Still got Krell targeted. Tries to claw him, misses, and tries to bite at him, and as well misses. Quippers number 2 is going to finish feasting in here on the 3 fish swimming around, trying to bite at Nystagmus. And he survives. Barely. And this guy is no longer confused. He sees a swarm of quippers, a body floating in the water, and blood everywhere, and he sees a target over here called Squall, who is so fresh that he wants to try to sink his teeth in.
She has prone on her.
Thank you.
Well, if it's gonna bite me, let's make sure that it's a well, we're gonna say it's a she.
Tries to bite you in the groin and hits.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you make your save. Let me see something here. No. The hell? Oh. Can't do that. Can only claw you. Which I would have given you that back. And then it grapples you. So it can't bite you unless it's got you grappled. So it had to claw you first. Now it's got you grappled. Next round it can try to bite you.
It's got me. Did I roll a save against being grappled or what?
If it hits you with its claw, it automatically grapples you. But I gave you your damage back from the bite. Yeah, it's got to have you grappled. Now it's your turn. It's holding on to you. It's like it's got your arm. It's like it's trying to bite. It's gonna bite your arm.
All right, so
now the grapple condition only makes your movement 0. It doesn't have any other effect.
I'm gonna
Except it
dump
can
that
try
right
to bite
there
you
for
next round.
Right.
The hell is this thing?
And this is
looks like a fireball.
I'm gonna reach back in my pack and pull this staff off of my back that Jarlaxle and I had an agreement on when I
All right, so
attained
you
it.
got a great axe in one hand, and you pull a staff out in the other hand,
I
or
dropped
battle
the great
axe.
axe.
Well, I mean, you,
I'll-
you can hold 2 items in your hand.
Yeah, but I got a shield too.
Oh, it's
So,
like
yeah.
clunk.
Yeah. Right. So I dropped my battle axe. And expending 5 charges on this thing. I am going to cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Let me look at Mass Cure Wounds real quick.
It says a wave of healing energy washes out from a point
Yep, you don't
of
have
your
to see them.
choice.
You're good.
Yep.
Roll away.
Yep. So I think I've got. Let's check the
I didn't think you had to
targets.
be able to see them, but I was just double checking because
Okay.
I'm quite sure. I
and,
guess you could see everybody. Maybe not.
Ah, what a bunch of shit.
Holy crap. Apparently it doesn't like. That's the same as bless, isn't it?
Uh-oh.
Is that the
I
same
think so.
sound? Yeah. That sound needs to go away. But at least you know that Cure Wounds and Bless are the same, so you can change them both.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Well,
what he'll do.
at least you got Ember up. He's not going to bleed out on you. Quipper's number 4. Oh, he's outside. They want some of Scuzzer. He's all blinded and...
Stunned.
Oh, he's still stunned. They're like... Oh, and he gets critted.
I'm going to use a card.
What other effects can we pile on? What card are you using?
I'm going to use inspiration card. I think it's Yes You Didn't. Let me see
Yeah.
if that's the one.
Is that the one that takes the 20 and turns it into a fumble?
Yes.
All right. Let me roll and see if I fumble. If I get an effect. I do not get an effect, so it's just a miss. So you do not take the damage that it was going to do, and you are not paralyzed for a round. And Quimby, poor Quimby, he fails a death saving throw. He's bleeding out. Me Ling.
Well, he didn't get healed, by the way.
He's actually an NPC, so he's dead. It's just we made him a character. And I don't have that extension. I don't know if that extension would actually turn off death saving throws for characters, though. I don't think it does. But it does give NPCs death saving throws. I forget what it's called, but... Alright, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Well, she is going to just try to smack the crap out of Krell with this greatsword. So the first swing is a fumble. She like gets some seaweed caught on it. Damn it. Just a standard fumble. And the second one is a 2. Caused her to miss the second time. And she is going to take the attack of opportunity and start heading this direction. She can only get to like here. She gets shot in the back. Thud! For 19 points. Nystagmus.
All right. Bonus action. Fly 10 feet back to there.
Nanny, nanny, nanner.
I'm gonna drop a shatter right there and hit all 4 of these guys.
Nice. Might actually kill a couple.
All right. First, we got some thunder damage for those 2 because they're close enough. Oh, I took one out. And then shatter. There it is.
Ah, 2 of them. Some damn fish.
So I guess the stun came off, so I'm still blinded, right?
Yeah, you're blinded for another 4 rounds.
Let me see. What can I do here?
Blinded by the light. Got a gargoyle and some quippers on you. You know they're on you. You can hear.
Diablo Bob redeemed a reward for Scuzzer.
Let's see. It was a advantage.
Then he's just going to blindly swing where he last knew the fish were surrounding him.
So make sure you click yourself advantage, which will probably just cancel out your disadvantage.
Right.
D to the B. What's up, Diablo Bob? That's a hit. Oh wait, what'd you do? Twice?
Why? Yeah.
Yeah,
I
well, the
I
first
double
one's
clicked
a
it.
hit.
Oh, he's targeting Mei Ling.
Oh yeah.
Oh, am I still targeting her?
Yeah. Untarget her and you'll be good.
She's not even on my map. Let me find
Here,
her.
I get her. I got her. Wait. How do I untarget one thing? Oh, there
I
we
got
go.
it.
Oh, you got it before me. I thought I did it. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I did it. I figured it out. I don't know. Can you
All right.
untarget
So
one? I guess I got to drag it on her.
let me roll the damage for that.
Oh, you killed the fishes.
And then he's gonna continue to swing blindly. This one I don't have advantage on. See if I can hit that gargoyle.
With disadvantage, you do hit it.
All right.
And it wasn't because of bless. It was because of your skill.
And then I will try to use that hand crossbow as a bonus action.
Watch it. The last time you blinded yourself.
I know. Shot myself in the eye.
You do hit it though.
All right.
Do you have crossbow
Yes.
feet? You have the feet?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I took it.
Well, I was gonna say you can't load the bitch, but you can with the crossbow feet somehow. I don't know how you do it. You use your toe? How does the feet say you do it?
All right,
Technically,
so
you're supposed to have a hand free.
But I was using a one-handed short sword.
So which hand's free to load the crossbow?
It's loaded.
All
You
the
ignore
time?
the loading property.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So how do you ignore the loading property though? You have to put a bolt in it to shoot it. So the feet let you use your toe? I don't know. Ember.
so he's healing wave washes over him and he shakes his head awake again. Sort of
He opens his eyes. He's floated up to the ceiling. He's like, uh-oh.
swishes some of the blood out of the way.
He looks
From all
next
the
to him, and
Quipper death.
you see Quipper's still twitching from the electricity in his body.
And he's gonna read a scroll at Baramo.
That's what you get for spinning it.
Can I use I forget. Do you allow advantage? What the hell is that called?
Flanking? No.
Inspiration. Can I use my
Inspiration.
inspiration?
Well, inspiration is supposed to be used when you roll the die, not after. Sometimes I do allow it if it was like a heat of the moment, but you had plenty of time to ponder that. Free chuckle. Oh, blind boy, which I have targeted. Claw. Ooh, that's a hit. 5 points of damage, and then he tries to bite you. Oh, and he crits. Ooh, double crits. That's a 2 20s. All right. So he does 9 points of damage, and she moves 30 feet, which I meant to do on Ember's turn. Gargoyle gives to his buddy there advantage on his next attack. It's the only one that can see. She's a little far away, so. Next round, Krell. She ain't gonna get away that easy. I was hoping she had initiative on you.
Oh no, she's not getting away that easy. Come on, let's hit her.
Oh, you critter! Just like shoot her in the back. It's just a standard. 23 points of damage. She's still up. Has a 2 misses. And so does a 4. Damn it.
Screw it. I'm not gonna let her get away.
You moved 10
I'll move
so
over
far.
to there. I'll take the op attack.
And he's got advantage on this. Not that he's gonna kill you or anything. Where the hell is the gargoyle at? With his claw. I guess he could have rolled a crit or something and knocked you prone or something like that, but he didn't. He just did 6 points of damage. You go booking after her. Nystagmus.
Man, this is crazy in here. All right, I'm going to drop another shatter on those two guys, I think.
Let's get rid of Squall's dealy dude there. There you go. One failed, one succeeded. But neither die. Damn. It's not looking good for the home team. Ember's up though.
All right, so gonna move up.
Get
and
all up and
stab the
up and
fish.
he's gonna. What did you have like a tag and you fumble? Well, that's what you get for using a weapon you're never good at. Let's see. Good thing you weren't casting a spell. So the equippers are gonna have advantage on you until the end of your next turn. Hey, Quimby, if he was real, he would have gotten up. If he was a character, he would have made his death saving throw. Credited. Scuzzer.
Scuzzer is still blinded.
know this guy's in front of you though. You can smell his
Yeah.
breath.
Scuzzer's going to take a potion of greater healing.
Ah. That might keep you alive for a round.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
Quipper's number 3. Well, looky here. I want to potty all the time, bite on Ember. Ah, they hit. There's only a couple of them though, so. Oh! Ouch! They all get
Why
up
is
in
it
his
they
grill.
do 3 to Nystagmus and 12 and 14 to me?
I don't know. You must taste better. I don't know. I don't know. They like lava rock or whatever.
Ashes.
Well, this guy is still up, and he's got a hold of you still, doesn't he? Squall?
Yes, he
He's still
is.
grappling you, so he's gonna try to bite you now. He's like, and gets his fangs into you, and you succeed on your saving throw, but he does 15 points of damage. I don't think this guy lowers your hit point maximum though. Oh, he does. So your hit point maximum is reduced by 10 if you can. Oh wait, hold on. By 8. Sorry, by 8 if you can keep track of that.
Let me record my original. By 8.
By 8, yes.
All right.
And that was his bite, and he gets some of that back. And now it's your turn.
Well, I just don't like that too much. So I'm going to thunder wave their asses.
Like all Thundercat like.
Yeah, all Thundercat. Thundercats. I believe that is a domain. Where's my domain? Shatter Thunderwave. Yeah, both selected.
They both failed. Can you kill one of them?
Yeah, and let's. Well, I guess I forgot to say I was going to upcast it, so we'll just do it like that.
Damn. Wasn't
Did
enough.
not kill him. And that's it.
Freak Chuckle? Well, he likes this blind boy over here. Tries to claw him. Ooh, almost fumbles and tries to bite him. And miss. Damn, Scuzzer. That potion helped you out.
I'm telling him, shouldn't you be going to help your Dracula lady friend?
Well, Dracula lady friend, she takes her action. And she turns.
Sorry, this is a little late, but shouldn't that Thunderwave have pushed Baramo off of him to break the grapple?
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah, they should
Quipper's
have
3.
both been. They should have both been knocked back 10 feet.
Well, I'm not going to reduce all that, so he got you before he flew back. I don't know. But he is back. Are they prone? Do I need to? No, they just push back, I think.
No. Yep.
All right, so she is going to shape change into a tiny Quipper. I wish I would have thought ahead. I would have used the one-click druid, but so she changes into a quipper.
You can just drag it from the spell list. Quipper.
Drag it from
I've done it for my
spell list?
NPCs before.
What do you mean
One-click
from
druid. If you have the module loaded, you can just drag it, the spell list, right onto to him.
the quipper? Wild shape?
Diablo bumps a slacker.
Is there a quipper?
Polymorph effect list is what Bob says in the chat. Also, he redeemed something for the Dracula.
Yeah, see, it's going to take too long. She's going to be dead next round. What a
Disadvantage for.
disadvantage. Yeah, she's not attacking. So she changes into a quipper and starts swimming this way. Keep on swimming, keep on swimming. What's this do? Oh. And Chesty, where's Chesty at? Chesty wants some Krell. Actually, he's gonna like get up in front of you. He's like, he's trying to protect his friend. Claw. Oh, he crits. It's just a standard crit though. For 6
A lot of
points
that
of
going on
damage.
tonight.
A bite and another hit for 3 points of damage. That's all he can do. Top of the round is her. Yes. Let's see. So she darts. Damn it. She's like going over the top and like down. How far away are you, Krell?
I'm 100.
You can barely make her out. I mean, he's a little flint over scales and but she's got a legendary action. As long as the DM doesn't forget to use them. Nystagmus.
All right, I want to move over to here. And I think this will not hit Ember's body as it's laying there, but I'm going to blast these last two guys with the lightning bolt, which might be overkill, but I want to get rid of them.
One failed, one succeeded.
Here we go.
And both died. Damn. Room of death up there.
Cool.
Shit.
Geez. I'm not going to go anywhere to make sure somebody's able to get Ember back up. Even
I'm
just
going to
in
use
case.
my inspiration on my turn for the death saving throw.
Okay. Yeah, I'm done though.
Well, you could move next to him just in case you wanted to do something next round.
I'm good.
I'm good. He might die, and I don't want to be next to him. Freak Chuckle. Freak Chuckle is going to try to put Scuzzer to death with a claw. This is a hit. And a bite. which is also a hit. And Scuzzer is still up somehow. Must have been a potion. As did you click on your advantage for death saving throw, Ember?
It's clicked. I don't know if it works.
We're about to find out. It didn't work, but you rolled a 20, so you stabilize. Which it did it automatically. Look at that! I love Fantasy Grounds. You didn't even have to use it, but go ahead and check it off since you were going to use it. We'll take the 20 though, won't we?
Absolutely. So is that
Bob redeemed something
That's
for
at the
Ember.
end of your round.
so? I forget with the death saving throw. Is that happen at the end or does that happen at the beginning?
It happens at the end of your turn.
Okay.
And then as you you start breathing, you also get a potion of heal from Diablo Bob in the chat.
Thank you,
And
Diablo Bob. I appreciate it.
Squall.
Well, he's up. So Squall will move to. I think I can get to there with a movement of 40, going through Nystagmus.
Yep.
I'm just going to Toll the Dead on the gargoyle.
On Freak Chuckle.
Because I don't think Freak Chuckle. Yeah.
Freak Chuckle is wounded, so do it up.
I mean,
I know, he's not a cheater in the chat.
So I'm going to do that, and then I'll bonus action Healing Word on Scuzzer. And he fails.
Massively. Ooh, nice damage. 19 points. Bits and pieces of him kind of fall off. He's like,
I'm going to cast this at, I don't want to burn them. Yeah, I'm going to have to. He's not looking good. So let's see. I'll cast this at 3rd level.
Not looking good.
Yeah.
he's like, my name is Amigo, and I am Uno de Hit Pointo.
That's twice I was at 75.
Now you're at.
Yeah, my hit.
That's.
My heels suck tonight, though.
It must be underwater. You're not used to it or something. Krell.
All right. Krell is going to take the op attack.
And you notice I didn't use any of her legendary actions, because how much longer can this go? Oops.
Kidding. All right, so let's take the attacks.
Dang.
And she's still up. You missed. Oh, you got her. I think you got her. Nope.
Was that 3 or was that 2?
That was 3.
That was 3. Okay, well, that's it.
Scuzzer.
Scuzzer's gonna swing at him. He's still blinded though, right? Yep.
Yep. Only for 2 more rounds. Because he shot himself in the face with his own crossbow. Oh! Though you almost critted him.
You take a second swing.
And that's a hit. He's still up.
Now I'll take a shot with the hand crossbow. And let me
Load it with
apply
your
the sharpshooter to it.
toe. I don't know. It's magic. Oh, and he fumbles.
Ah.
Oh, look at that! You shot yourself in the face again. No, I'm kidding.
Again.
It's just a fumble. It's just a fumble.
And that's the end of Scuzzer's turn.
What? This guy Chesty hasn't even been attacked yet. He's just chasing Krell down. Claw? Bite. Beating the shit out of Krell, too. What's he doing? How's he looking for hit points? Well, he's getting down there. All right.
This
It's
bitch
her
would
turn.
just die.
So she drops down over this wall and disappears. Scuzzer.
Same thing. See if I can't kill this thing.
You hit it. And you didn't do enough. You missed it. Come on, you can
And
shoot
take
it.
the
You
shot.
can shoot it. You can shoot it. You ain't gonna kill it. You don't have magic weapons. And you missed.
And that's the end of his turn.
Ember. Dashing.
So he's gonna move with his Cloak of the Manta Ray,
Oh, he
and
comes swimming out.
chug a potion of healing while he's doing that.
Gleg, gleg, gleg. Well, Chesty is going to try to see if he can hammer some more on Krell. As he misses and hits with his claw for 3 points. Squall.
All right. So Squall will move on up here behind Scuzzer. And he will expend a slot on the staff. And I'm going to upcast to 2nd level Cure Wounds.
Ooh, finally a good one. 15 points.
Okay. And I will continue to move this direction. Let's see, to right there.
Krell.
Wishing him good luck, all the best to your health as I move away from him.
I want to go find that chick.
All right, so you come over the top and you don't see no, I mean, you see some fish and stuff, but you don't see a quipper.
Is he able to follow the tracks?
You do see a door. Follow the bubbles? Can I follow the bubbles?
I'll go through there.
Actually, I think you would know that that's the ramp that goes up. Oh wait, but if you open the door, you see. Do you have dark vision?
I do.
Good.
Because of his goggles.
That's gonna allow you. Oh yeah, that's right.
Got them goggles.
That's gonna allow you to see a door there.
Do these doors have little Quipper pet doors in them?
There's like cracks and stuff that the fish can swim in and out of. In a lot of the places, not all of them, but. So you open the door, you look in, you can see a doorway there, but you don't see a fish.
No fish in the
All
crack.
right. I'll use my bonus action, cunning action, to take the dash and come on over here. And
You open a door.
I'm assuming
so
I don't
you
see
can't,
her around the corner there at all.
No.
All right. Well, then let's try that door.
Well, you've already used an open door deal. You've already used your free action to open a door, so you can't do two of them.
All right. Well,
So you can get to the door and listen. Maybe, I don't know.
I'll listen.
You don't hear anything out of the ordinary, like a fish swimming or something. I don't know. I know what you're trying for. You're trying to find a fish, but you ain't found it yet. Nystagmus. This ramp, you can see that the ramp goes up around the edge of the building, Krell. So you know that that leads up to the library up there again.
All right, I will swim out here.
All right. There's a freaking chuckle and gargoyle, and you can't see anything else.
That's fine. I'll just
I
try
mean,
to
you can
frost.
see these guys over here, but you
Yeah.
can't see. Well, you have 120 dark vision, don't you?
I do.
I will allow you to see that there's a gargoyle way over here too.
Well, he's out of my range anyway, so I'm just gonna frostbite this one that's attacking Scuzzer.
Give him some love. Succeeds. And Freak Chuckle is gonna give Scuzzer some love with a claw at advantage and a bite at advantage and missed. So we are Krell.
All right. Let's go through the door.
Yeah, give me 1 second. So you see 4 doors on the left and 3 alcoves on the right. These doors, each alcove contains a bas relief of a regal merfolk wearing a wealth of jewelry, and the doors appear to be very sturdy looking doors, like stone, sturdy doors.
All right. I will try to go through there.
Well, that door is... So you open a door and you move in and you get to the other door. What do you want to do? You want to attack the door?
I want to open the door.
I mean, technically you've opened the door already, so... but you do have your action left, so...
All right. I'll use my action.
You can, like, try to
Kick it
smash
in.
the door open, I suppose. So you give it a
Whatever
good
it takes.
heave-ho. Give me a athletics check. So, as you give it everything you got, and you give it the old heave-ho, it does not open. You can tell it is securely barred from the other side. I mean, you
All right.
just gave it everything you got, too. I mean, your feathers are popping out of your neck and everything.
All right, I'm gonna bonus action and cunning action and come back here and tell these guys we just need to get out of here and come back because I can't
Right.
find this bitch.
I can't find her. He's yelling out in the water. Blah, blah,
And
blah,
she's
blah, blah, blah.
healing the whole time
Yeah, she's
while I'm not.
regenerating. Scuzzer.
So close to killing that bitch too. Am I still blind? Oh, the blind came off.
Yeah, you're not blind. I can see. I can see.
I can see. So Scuzzer is going to just try to hack at him again.
Maybe you're better off blind. Oh, yeah.
Right? Then I'll take a shot at him with the hand
Somebody
crossbow.
needs to give this boy a magical weapon.
Well, my longbow is. That's usually what I use.
Longbows don't do too well underwater.
Right. Well, and that's the end of Scuzzer's turn.
This Digimus.
All right, move up a little bit. Try to shock and grasp this guy.
And that's enough to finish him off. As Chester McChesterfly goes away as well.
I wanted that bitch's sword too.
And
Wanted
I
her.
think, and you're gonna move Ember.
He just disappeared.
Yeah, he kind of swam over and dropped down like the fishy did. So he went over and down inside the palace.
Same thing. Move forward and chug a potion.
And Squall.
So I'm moving toward Krell's voice. Not quite sure where that's at. And I'll holler back, I can find her.
And with that is a good spot to stop.
Very good.
Whew. 3 hit points, boys. And you still wouldn't have killed her though, because she's a vampire. She would have missed it away. Most likely.
Nah, because I was going to use a card on her.
You had it prepared.
I was all ready to go. A platinum card too.
Second thoughts?
Yep.
You too, huh?
Oh yeah.
What's the card? Second thoughts?
You drop an enemy to 0, you spare the enemy's life, and it decides to become your ally.
Nice.
Join the party, come help us fight.
Well, you guys might
shit.
have that opportunity next week, as she is ticking away in there, regenerating wherever she's at. So get your inspiration cards. What a hell of a
Yes,
combat
yes.
that was, huh? You guys did pretty damn good. No one died. I'm surprised. I thought somebody was going to get raised deaded.
Ember went down, what, twice?
Ember went
3
unconscious.
times.
3 times. That's it though. That's the only
Scuzzer
person-
went to 1 hit point
Oh,
twice.
Yeah, Scuzzer was close. And you guys miraculously took all of the NPCs down except for 1 or 2 of them equally. Like you didn't have any like get focus fire or nothing. It was just like so you fought
it was-
almost
it was-
all of them the whole time.
I'm sitting there going, okay, do I heal for a couple of points that aren't going to do shit? Do I try to thin the crowd out? What do I do? And it was crazy.
That was a great combat. I liked it a lot. Well, stream. Let's see if there's anybody out there streaming and we can go raid. Quick is streaming. Let's go raid Quick real quick.
Awesome.
All right, say bye to the stream. See you guys. Thanks for watching. All you guys still out there hanging out. Bob, another viewer, Commander Root. You know, all you guys.
Thank you, Drake. I appreciate your work.
And we're gonna
Thank you.
go say.
Yeah, thanks.
We're gonna go raid DM
Good times.
Quicksilver. Come say hi, and then you guys can go to bed. All right. See ya. Bye. 2 viewers, 3 viewers, 5 viewers, 6 viewers, 7. It's ticking up. 8 viewers. And we're raiding.